earth is flapjack? Flatter than some flapjacks. Blueberry, lemon, ricotta to be exact. We're back on Feeding Your Friends. Special guest, Justin Cloak. And I'm here to make some blueberry, lemon, ricotta pancakes for my friends. I actually came across the country to do this from Seattle, Washington. To make blueberry, lemon, ricotta pancakes, you're obviously going to need a lot of ingredients. It is a very loaded, very savory pancake. To that end, I'm gonna take you through the ingredients so y'all know what you're getting into. First, you're gonna need a 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. We have a 1/4 cup of granulated sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1 teaspoon of kosher salt. We have 2 lemons for some fresh lemon juice and also some lemon zest, 2 eggs, and we're going to use both the yolk and the whites. We of course have some fresh blueberries that we're going to put into the batter as we fry it. We also have some butter that we're going to melt. Last but not least, we have vanilla extract and whole milk as our wet ingredients. Generally speaking, when it comes to making pancakes or making waffles or anything in that space, I like to mix my dry ingredients first, just to get those together, to get some cohesion between them. So we're going to add our 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. We're going to add our 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. Last but not least, we're going to add our baking powder and our kosher salt. And we're just gonna whisk that together. Like I said, get some cohesion going on in here. Next, we're gonna melt some butter. We need 2 tablespoons of butter. So melting butter can be a bit trickier than it sounds. I've had butter explode on me in the microwave, but to solve for that, we're gonna get a pot and we're just gonna melt that on the stove quickly. Where are your pots? Now we can crack our 2 eggs, put them in the bowl. I've heard many times from the chefs that I look up to that you can crack eggs, that you're supposed to crack eggs on a flat surface and then use one hand to get it into whatever you're trying to put it in. I'm usually pretty bad at it, but it seems like a good time to practice. So, see, I feel like I just need the edge here. Oh, all right, here we go. Let's see if I can bring it up so you can see that better. Okay, here we go. Oh, number one. This just still doesn't feel comfortable to me. Like, I feel like I could just go like this and kind of like get the job done and be a bit more safe, but believe in what they say, what they're trying to teach me in their cooking videos. So we're gonna get, oh, there we go, number two. All right, so we're gonna add 1.5 cups of milk to our mixture here. We're gonna get our ricotta cheese going here. It's a little gnarly. We're hitting that 3/4 mark here. Boop, there we go. How we doing on the butter? Oh, we're entering melted town right now. All right, so now we're gonna add our 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Boom, and boom. We'll start whisking our ingredients together while we let the butter cool a bit more. Give you kind of an action shot here as we mix the ricotta in. Gonna look a little bit chunky at first, mixing in that ricotta cheese, but after a good hard whisk, you'll get some nice, consistent pancake batter. All right, butter into the mix. Mix our butter in. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Now, it's time for the lemon zesting. All right, so a couple tricks with the lemon. First is, if you want to juice a lemon, I'm gonna roll that thing on the counter, loosen it up a little bit, because we're gonna zest this and then we're gonna get the juice from it. So we're looking for 2 teaspoons of lemon zest. So we've got our zester, and we're just gonna start zesting away here. We're just gonna make some beautiful lemon zest. And as you can see, we don't really get a lot compared to the surface area that we're scraping over. So we're gonna have to put some elbow grease into this. Let's see how this measures out. I bet you we don't even have 1.5 teaspoons of lemon zest yet. Yep, that's like a teaspoon. So we're gonna go ahead and add that to the mix. But then we're going back in on this lemon. Okay, let's see what we got here. You know, that's gonna be close enough. We need our 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Another trick that I've learned when it comes to juicing lemons is you want to squeeze it over your hand, capture any seeds. You don't have to go diving for that in your batter. So we'll see if we get any seeds here, but you just let the juice kind of fall through your fingers. Wash your hands before you do this. Oh, there's a seed. Oh yeah, there we go. And that's all because we rolled that lemon beforehand. Look at that. Get out of there. All right, got our lemon juice, got our lemon zest. Let's get a whisk in there. God, I can smell the lemon. Let's go ahead and get the skillet going here. And it's time to cook these pancakes. Now, one thing that I want to call out is that a lot of people, when they make blueberry pancakes, they will put the blueberries into the batter and then put that into the pan. And you know, that's okay. In my experience, when I'm ladling the batter out, it just gets clumped up at the bottom with blueberries. I'm looking for even distribution of my blueberries in my pancakes. I want every bite to have blueberries in it. First thing we're gonna do is have a hot pan. One thing that I also want to recommend when it comes to like cooking pancakes is that I prefer to cook them on a lower heat. Got a knob of butter here, and what I'm gonna do is put that butter against the pan, start making some circles, and then we're gonna get our ladle of batter here, and we're just gonna lay that right on top of the butter. Let the batter kind of do its own thing. Last thing we want is a pancake that's the size of our pan, because you can't flip that shit. And now we're going to drop our blueberries into the pancake here. There we go. Something's gonna happen is that we're gonna flip this pancake over. Blueberries are gonna cook on the other side. They're gonna burst. It's gonna be fantastic. How are we doing here? Ooh, we're looking good. All right, let's try and get a nice flip. Bam. You hear those blueberries starting to burst on the other side. Getting that beautiful caramelized natural sugar on the bottom of this. Oh, baby. So we're gonna make another one. And we're gonna make even more. We've made our pancakes. All of the other ones past the first turned out much better. Y'all are about to see that, but we're all pretty extra, and we're looking to take these pancakes to the next level, and we're gonna make some blueberry-infused syrup. First thing we're gonna do, make sure our pan is warming up. So we're gonna bring it up to, I would say, medium heat. We're actually just gonna take a bottle of syrup. Make sure it's maple syrup, not some already fruit-infused or alternative version of syrup. You just need good old-fashioned maple syrup. We're gonna just pour an actual unmeasured amount of syrup inside of this small saucepan. And as you can see, it's about half the bottle. Then we're also just going to take an unmeasured amount of blueberries. These are all the leftover blueberries from our pancakes, and we are just going to pour them into the syrup. Now, all we're going to do, keep these blueberries and syrup on the heat. And what you want to look for is the syrup starting to get to a like really hot, watery consistency. And you're gonna look for these blueberries to start bursting. Oh, and you want to make sure we don't have like little pieces of the stem in there either, because that's just not tasty. Again, we're gonna look for these blueberries to start bursting, and all of the juices and flesh on the inside are going to just burst into the syrup. We're gonna mix that up on the heat, and you're just gonna get beautiful, delicious blueberry syrup, and that's gonna go fantastic on top of the pancakes that we just made. Our pancakes are made, and now we're gonna plate them. First thing you need to do, take 1 to 2 pancakes, put them on a plate, add butter to the top. We're gonna be a bit extra with ours. We actually cut little square knobs off the top of our butter stick and put them in the freezer so we can give you the artful finish. Then we're going to drizzle our blueberry-infused maple syrup on top. After that, we're gonna sift some powdered sugar on the top, and you're done. Indulge. Honestly, can't wait to eat them. Make sure we get everything right. We get like the cooked down blueberries, some powdered sugar, of course the blueberry syrup. That fucking slaps, dog. Oh my god. Damn.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Hell yeah.
The syrup really makes it.
Oh yeah.
Damn, man.
Don't play.
I don't think I've ever had like creamy pancakes before.
Oh yeah.
Those are awesome.
No. You get the creaminess from the ricotta cheese inside of the pancake, and I should say inside of a like traditional, very fluffy pancake. And then you have the sweetness from the blueberries, and that's especially brought to life by the blueberry-infused syrup. Honestly, it's hard to stop eating it. Everyone, thanks for watching. It has been a pleasure to be a guest star on Crude Culinary. As a longtime viewer, it's fantastic to actually be in the kitchen and make something that's near and dear to my heart. Highly recommend you make these at say like 1 p.m. on a Saturday or a Sunday after a long night of drinking. Like I said, thanks for watching. Enjoy your pancakes.